So you're starting.
Yeah. We begin now. Digivolve to Lightspawn. Drop. Play Ugamon. Good.
I will draw, go to breeding, hatch a Demi Vmon. I will Digivolve Demi Vmon into Vmon and draw. And I will play a Vmon. I reveal top 3. And I can add a Davis, a Tamer with Davis in its name, and a card with Imperialdramon in its name, or the free trait, which will be Lightdramon. And then I'll play a Digital Gate Open. I can ignore its color requirements. I reveal top 3. I can add a Tamer and a Digimon to my hand. I will add Imperialdramon Fighter Mode and bottom deck the rest. And you start with 4.
Drop. Promote. Ugamon trigger. When I promote, I can reveal top 3, add 1 Digimon or Tamer to my hand, grab a Styracomon, then I may hatch my breeding area. Digivolve to Dimetron. Drop. When digivolving, if I have one of your tamers, I can play an Owen Dreadnought from my hand without paying its cost. Play Owen Dreadnought. Digivolve into Lemimon. When digivolving, your opponent places 1 card from their hand to their bottom of security and then trash their top security.
Trash top.
Effects. I'm gonna gain 1 memory, and then also have a Digimon effect. Choose not to activate Digimon. Swing for 7.
I get a Davis Montoya. Security effect. I can play him. On play, reveal the top 3 of my deck. I can add a green and a blue Digimon to my hand. I will add the Imperialdramon and the Vmon to my hand.
Use Digimon's effect. I will Digivolve for 1 less. I will Digivolve into Styracomon for 5. Styracomon. When Digivolving, I trash 1 of your top security to unsuspend.
I will trash a Wormmon.
Whenever your opponent's security stack is removed from, you can delete 1 of their Digimon.
Delete my Vmon.
Yep. And then Owen Dreadnought activates whenever I Digivolve into a reptile or Dragonkin. It gets plus 3k and then it may attack. 17.
Imperialdramon.
Yep. no effect on the Lamemon. And then go ahead.
Okay, go to draw. We will promote Vmon. I will play a Wormmon, start of my phase, and on play, if it's my turn, one of my Digimons may Digivolve into a level 4 with the Insectoid or Free trait from my trash reduced, with its cost reduced by 1. I will Digivolve Wormmon and Soph into Stingmon, reduced by 1, so it'll put me to 0 memory. This has the effect whenever I would DNA Digivolve with them, if it's a blue Digimon, I gain a memory. I will activate Digital Gate Open to play a Tamer that shares a color with one of my Digimon, reduced by 4. I'll play a Davis Montoya and Ken Ichijoji. I will pay 1 to Vmon has the effect once per during my turn. Once per turn, when he would Digivolve into a card with a free trait, if I have a Tamer, reduce it by 1. So we're going to Digivolve into Lightramon for a cost of 1. When Digivolving, suspend one of my opponent's Digimon. Then this turn, this Digimon gets plus 2k until the opponent's turn ends. So I'll tap your Ukomon. Since I Digivolve, I will tap Ken, Davis, and Ken to gain 1 memory. And I will put Stingmon under to DNA Digivolve into Powdermon. Draw on a card. He has partition for a level 4 blue and a level 4 green. When Digivolving, suspend all of my opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards from this Digimon as this Digimon. Then if it DNA'd, they cannot untap until their turn ends. When attacking once per turn, I can tap one of my opponent's Digimon. If it is not tapped, he untaps. Then I have Stingmon effect. Since he DNA Digivolved, I gain 1 memory. And the Digimon is blue. I will attack. What effects does your Styracomon have?
If a dinosaur, or not dinosaur, a reptile or dragon can leave play, I can delete your lowest DP Digimon, and they don't leave. And then it has Armor Purge and Blocker. Progress Piercing.
And it only does anything if one of my security get trashed from?
No, it has a protection. So if any of your reptile or dragonkin would leave the battle area by deleting one of your opponent's Digimon, they don't leave. Your opponent's lowest Digimon, they don't leave. And then if your security stacker is removed from, I delete one of your Digimon.
What mine is? Okay. We will swing 8k. I have a couple effects. So when attacking, if he has 2 or more colors, I draw a card. Once per turn, if I have a green Digimon when attacking, draw a card. So I'll draw 2 cards. Yeah. I will tap nothing since everything is already suspended. So he will untap himself. So he's coming in for 8k with piercing.
I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and security. Play this card. Open up the ghost. The world.
And I will go ahead and digivolve Imperialdramon into Imperialdramon Dragon mode. He has the alternate evolution cost of 3. When digivolving, one of my opponent's Digimons or Tamers cannot untap during until the end of their turn. Then by suspending one of their Digimon or Tamers, I can untap one of my Digimon. All turns, when an effect plays or digivolves one of my opponent's Digimon, if I have a Tamer, I can digivolve into Imperialdramon Fighter mode in the hand without paying the cost. We will... we will keep your tapped Tamer tapped, so it will not untap on your turn. And we will... I can't do anything other one. So, that'll be it, and it'll go to your turn. And your Digimon do not untap except from Imperialdramon's effect.
Start a main. You have a Digimon, so I gain 1 memory. Play Elizamon. 1, 2, 3. I reveal the top 3, add 1 Reptile or Dragonkin card and 1 card of the Liberator. We'll grab Elizamon and Lamamon. Did you call for 1? Look real suspicious real quick. I'm gonna play a Cybertramon. On play, your opponent has fire for your security. Place 1 card from their hand to the bottom of security, then trash your top security.
No, put it on the bottom and trash the top.
Effects. Gain a memory, gain a memory. I'm gonna resolve Lamamon first. I'm gonna play Elizamon for free. Discarding a Lamimon to draw 2.
And I do have an effect for my fire mode, for my dragon mode.
Yeah, goes on pending. Digimon. We'll do nothing because I did not draw something cool.
Okay, so fighter mode's effect happens. Since he was played due to an effect, since I have a tamer, I can digivolve into a fighter mode, into a Imperialdramon fighter mode in my hand for free. I'll draw a card. When digivolving and when attacking, once per turn, I can return one of my opponent's lowest DP to the bottom of the deck. All turns, once per turn, when Digimon are played or digivolve, I can tap one of my opponent's Digimon and unsuspend this Digimon. If played or digivolved by an effect, I can return one of my opponent's tapped Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So immediately return one of your lowest DP to the bottom of the deck, which there's the 1K Elizamon.
Do you have protection?
He does not.
Styracomon effect. I will delete your lowest DP. And Elizamon does not leave.
Yep. And then due to partition, I will get a Lightdramon and a Stingmon.
And then go ahead. You have 5 memory.
I will unsuspend. I will draw for turn. And I will hatch a Demi Vmon. Start a main phase. Davis and Ken. I can play a Vmon or Warmon from my hand without paying the cost. At my opponent's next turn end, return it to my hand. I will play a Vmon. On play, reveal top 3. I can get a card from Imperialdramon in its name, or free trait, and a tamer with a Davis in its name. I will get the Powdermon. These go on bottom. I will digivolve a Demi Vmon into Vmon.
Oh, you're 9.
I'm gonna DNA Digivolve into Powdermon. When digivolving until my opponent turn ends, it cannot be deleted by battle. Then if it DNA digivolved, its attack targets cannot change. And since I DNA digivolved, I'm going to suspend Davis and Ken. I'm going to gain a memory. Since I DNA digivolved, I can trash any 3 Divolution cards from my opponent's Digimon. So we'll do the Lamimon, Dimetramon, and the Elizamon. Oh, and due to Stingmon's effect, since he DNA digivolved, I gain a memory. I will digivolve Vmon into X Vmon for a cost of 2 memory. And I will hard play Stingmon. If this card be played from my hand, if I have a blue Digimon, reduce the play cost by 1. So for 3, going from 5 to 2. and I will perform a DNA
Another
Digivolve
one.
into a Imperialdramon. Same effect until my opponent's turn ends. It cannot be deleted by battle. Then if DNA Digivolving, its attack targets cannot change for the turn. I am going to attack into your security for 8k. When attacking, since I have a blue Digimon, I'm going to draw a card. So it's going to be 8k with jamming. And since he is attacking, I'm going to Digivolve into an Imperialdramon. Reduced the cost by 2, so for the cost of 3. 1, 2, 3. Return one of my opponent's lowest DP to the bottom of the deck, which will be the Elizamon. And so yeah, we'll resolve that effect first.
Styracomon effect. Negate, delete the lowest.
Okay. Partition effect. I will get my Lightdramon and my Stingmon.
Okay. And then 2 checks.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be 2 checks. Or
Still jamming?
I have to resolve the rest of it. Since a Digimon was played, I can tap one of my opponent's Digimons to untap him. So I will tap your Cyclonemon to unsuspend my Digimon. Then since he was Digivolved by an effect, I can return one of your opponent's tapped Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Is this once per turn?
It's it's once per turn.
I will bottom deck that.
Yeah. Styracomon goes to the bottom.
Now we resolve the 2 checks.
Yeah. Digimon, it's down. And Lemilon, no effects.
And I have no other effects. Nope, I forgot that part. Oh well. And it's gonna be your turn with 1 memory.
Are any of them stunned?
No.
Okay. We have blocker. Draw. Promote. Ukamon effects. Look at the top 3. I'll grab a Medusamon. And then other Ukamon effects. I'll grab a Elizamon. And hatch an egg. Owen, gain a memory. We'll activate this one. Bottom deck. Put in another one. Warp to devolve. Put a Dimensionmon under. When devolving, card from hand, bottom security, then trash top security.
card. And I will trash the first one I put in there. Then I do have a pending effect.
Get to resolve these effects first. Which effect do you have?
Since you Digivolve, I can
okay.
tap one of your Digimon and untap this Digimon.
Gain a memory, Digimon effect. Since your security stack was removed from one of my Digimon, may Digivolve into a Digimon with Reptile from my hand, reduced by 1. I will Digivolve into Medusomon. For 2. When Digivolving, I delete one of your Digimon with the lowest DP, and then by returning 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck, I play 2 petrification tokens.
You can choose which one.
Yeah, I'll do the one that was just deleted and a fighter mode.
And then was that it for your Digivolving effects?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna plus 2k for each of your Digimon, so plus 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4k.
Okay. And I'm gonna tap Medusomon herself and to untap this Digimon.
That's not a secret.
Yeah. Go. Here's blocker, right?
Yes.
You do not have anything removed from. End of turn. I'll suspend. And I'll swing 2k. With piercing.
Does your Medusomon have any inheriteds that are relevant?
I have a Lammiamon effect. If your opponent's security stack's removed from I can play a 5k or less.
I will block the Elizamon.
Got him. You fool. Go ahead.
And then your Elizamon dies.
Yes. Yes.
We will go to unsuspend. Draw for turn. I will promote, or I'll move up Demi-Vimon from hatching, or from breeding area. Start of main, since I have 2 or less memory, I'm going to set my memory to 3. Davis and Ken effect, I will play a Wormmon. I reel the top 3 and add a Digimon of Imperialdramon or the free trait, and a Tamer with Davis, or with Ken specifically in his name. I will get Imperialdramon fighter mode and Davis and Ken. Vimon into X-Vimon for the cost of 1. Since I have a Tamer, it reduces the devolutions by 1.
So bad. I'm gonna die. Alright, Shirley, that's just Styracomon, is in the life,
Oh, you got
and he's here to save me and the world.
I will Digivolve Wormmon into Stingmon.
I thought that was a tamer.
They all look alike.
It looks like a tamer.
And I will DNA Digivolve into a Imperialdramon. I have Stingmon effect. Since I DNA Digivolved into a blue Digimon, I gain a memory. I'm going to suspend Davis and Ken to gain another memory. And since I DNA Digivolved, I can trash any 3 Divolution cards. I'll trash the 3 on Medusamon.
Yep.
And then when Digivolving, I suspend all of my opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Devolution cards as them. And since he DNA Digivolve, they would not untap. So suspend everything with 5 or less Devolution cards.
Yes.
Or your things tap.
Oh, all the things tap?
Yeah, they tap and then they do not untap since they have
okay.
less than 5. I will swing 8k. When attacking, I draw a card, I will attempt to tap nothing, and or tap anything. Since I cannot tap anything, he untaps.
Oh, yes.
So it'll be 8k, 1 check, and he has jamming.
Oh.
I will swing 8k.
What up? Security effect. I can play a Liberator with play cost 4 less from my hand or trash without paying its costs. Oh, you're so done now.
He's preventing the inevitable.
You're so done now. I'm gonna play this Elizamon. I'm gonna discard this Owen Dreadnought and draw 2. I found the card I needed.
I will now attack
Last turn.
6k for Lydramon to end the game.
Yep. I am dead. I found the other Medusamon. The one I needed.